stuck, like they're in the dust, like, dang, I don't even know how to make money online. And so it is helpful to understand each one of these areas. So I want to give an example of each, and then we're going to pull up LinkedIn so you guys can see what that looks like. Number one is AI strategy and implementation consulting. This is the most popular and in-demand service-based business that exists in America, but also, again, in Africa. Why? Mauritius says if you're doing AI strategy and implementation as a service, then they're going to give you a free 10-year self-employed entrepreneur. Actually, it's not even the self-employed entrepreneur, it's the 10-year investor permit that they're giving you if you put together the right business. Now, what this looks like is that you choose a niche. It could be working with dental offices, it could be working with law firms, it could be working with mental health practitioners. Any niche, one specific area of expertise, you are helping them to integrate AI into their business strategy. So it could be customer service, marketing, or content operations. Now, something that I've seen a lot of mature adults doing with this type of business idea is they will be on Instagram. I could pull up Instagram as well, but they will be on Instagram as somebody that's a mature adult and that's their niche. Their niche is giving wisdom online. And so they will figure out how to do AI video editing or just have some of the tools assist them with editing. They're posting content and they call it like quote unquote yapping. They could be a minute videos, 2 minute, 3 minute videos is about the limit for Instagram. And they will be consulting with people who want to speak to a wise, mature, older adult. And that's their whole business. Like it's a business where they're online, they're giving advice about life, they're creating content, they make money from it, especially if they were to move that Instagram content to YouTube. You guys may have seen that. If you're creating very specialized niche content with wisdom or advice or some type of historical analysis, if you like history, you can get paid very well from YouTube, okay? Number two, marketing and demand generation consulting. So this is a little bit advanced, but it's building lead generation systems and sequences or funnels and marketing audits for a growing business. So again, if it's a dental office, I would be helping them to find new patients. If it's a doctor's office, helping them to find new patients by going on LinkedIn, posting about their services on their business page, or managing their ad spend, Facebook ads, Google ads, things of that nature, and performing audits so we can understand how to acquire new patients and new contracts. Number three, this is an easy entry right now that I wish a lot more of us knew about. I'm not huge on graphic design, but now that I know how to leverage AI with graphic design, I'm huge on graphic design, if that makes sense. Brand and graphic design studio is one that is ever changing in the age of AI because you don't necessarily need a graphic designer anymore. If you're someone that knows how to write, you know what you're looking for, you know what you think looks nice, or you have an example of what looks nice, you can go ahead and create a prompt. And I may just share some prompts with you so you can get an idea. You can create a prompt to create logos, brand identity, social templates, presentation designs for clients, and people pay a lot for graphic design and consulting, okay? So that's more of the creative one. If you like colors, if you like different color palettes, things of that nature, you can begin to create a portfolio. Now, with all of these, the key is that you are creating a portfolio, a body of work straight out the gate. So, when I was a beginning entrepreneur and I wanted to sign clients for the first time in Columbus, Ohio, I went ahead and created a portfolio and reached out to businesses in a Facebook group. It was actually called SIS, What's Your Business Service 614, because 614 is the area code for Columbus, Ohio, or the calling code, I should say. And so I would say, hey, I'm doing this for free. I'm new. I just want to get into social media and marketing. And so I would redo their website, redo their social media for them for absolutely free for the first 2 to 3 people. They would give me a testimonial, and then that is how I was able to pitch clients. And pitching is literally when you set up a system, you have 50 contacts that you found through ChatGPT or whoever, and you send emails to those contacts introducing yourself, sending them your portfolio, and seeing if they want to book a call. That's basically how you start your business. I simplified it a lot, but that's how you are going to be able to begin. Now, number four, UX UI design consulting. This one's a little bit more technical as well, but really fun. User interface. Okay, so the user interface, think about your favorite apps or any apps that you use. There's a UX person designing those apps, designing the websites, looking at colors, looking at the format, looking at how it looks for their customers to use that tool. You're going to find this mostly in tech. So if you're already in information technology, project management, you could switch into this and build this out into your business. But this isn't necessarily a beginner's area. This is probably more intermediate once you already have the business structured. But it is good to understand, where you want to start, then where you can possibly take the business, especially when you're coming to Africa. You want to have that vision for the company so that they see this person's serious, okay? It'll require you to be more serious than you would be if you were in the USA for sure. Because in the US, you can just run it as a side hustle. But when you're moving abroad and you're entering a market, you want to have that bigger 5 to 10 year vision. Okay. That can be difficult at first, but that is what we are here for today. And then number five, web app development, building websites, landing pages, and smaller apps for small businesses. You can literally build an app, sell the app to a different business, and then you would be making 25,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever that app is worth. Number six is information technology infrastructure and cybersecurity. So if we have people that were previous military, they find it easy to jump in cybersecurity consulting because they can help companies set up secure systems, cloud tools, and basic IT support. If somebody was in this one, they would probably find most of their clients on LinkedIn and target cybersecurity companies and understand that industry. Number eight is social media management and content strategy. So, this is the one that I was talking about that I started with. It's very simple to get into. And if you're like kind of hesitant about it, think about your favorite industries, your favorite niche, your favorite food products, hair products. You can literally begin there, pitch companies, and then start running their content calendars at any age range. So, when we say content calendar, it's referring to planning out the schedule that a business is going to post social media posts, okay? Those posts can be created in an app like